Hello, lovely viewer. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for being here. Today I want to talk a little bit about my inner child. So I hope you'll find it interesting, useful. I hope it may serve you in some way. I have cultivated a life of faith most of my life. I became a Christian when I was 16 years old, and I studied the Bible, and I followed Jesus, and I developed a very wonderful relationship with him. And then I went on to have life lessons, to question everything, to settle on some beliefs that were a little bit different than what I had had in the past, but really were about believing in the goodness and benevolence of the universe, in a life path that was laid out for me, where my angels were guiding me and helping me, where God answered my questions, not always in the ways that I expected, but sometimes with deep insights and profound experiences. And then I started to realize that I needed to bring my life of faith closer to my human self. And I've worked for many years to develop a relationship between what I think of as my wise self and my inner child. And what I've been realizing and thinking about lately is that my wise self is a person of faith and a person of joy and love and wisdom. But my inner child, or my egoic self, is an atheist. She doesn't believe. She doesn't believe in a loving God. She doesn't believe in love and joy and peace, because that is not her experience. Her experience is a lot of pain, a lot of unpleasant emotions, fear, sadness, dread, anger, frustration. So I see my mission lately as a campaign not to convert her exactly, but just to meet her as love, as peace, and to be with her in her misery, in her doubts, in her fears, and to surround her. It's almost like she's a cell in the body. You know how when there's an invading cell in the body and all the white cells surround it. I see myself doing that in a very loving way. That when she is full of her poison, her frustration, her anger, her awful feelings, that I just surround her with my infinite love, with my love that is ever present, eternal, ongoing, with the love that knows that love will always win, that love is the answer, that love is the ultimate. It's the beginning and the end. Love began this world, and love is at the end of this world. Anything that has a beginning also has an ending. But there is a love and a peace and an infinite source that has no beginning and has no end. And as that, I welcome the One. I surround her. I hold her. I am with her throughout all her ups and downs, whatever she feels, whatever she thinks. I am big enough to hold all of that, to listen to all of that, to be with all of that, and to give her the space to change in whatever ways are right for her. I'm in a process. I choose to honor this process. I choose to allow it to take me where it wants to go. I choose to cooperate with this process. And I look forward to seeing what it will produce in me. Amen. If you would like, I invite you to close your eyes and sit here with me and listen to the silence. It might be there by itself with no thoughts, or it might be there behind your thoughts. It's the ground against which everything goes by in our minds. I have a deep history with silence. When I listen to the silence within me, I feel connected to the eternal, to the peace which passes understanding. I cherish this. It is what gives rise to all the love, all the peace, all the joy that I have. And it is deeply satisfying.